Imagine you're in a casino. In front of you, a bright red die. You decide to roll it. You bet it will land on a 6. You hold your breath, throw it with force, and it lands a 4. Next time, you blow on it before rolling. Now it will work. A 2? Maybe you should have shaken it longer in your hands. You have an absolute certainty that your ritual, your special way of throwing, influences the outcome. And there it is, the perfect trap of your own mind. Today, you will discover the hidden truth behind that feeling. Why your brain tricks you into believing you dominate things that are completely out of your control. In the next few seconds, you will see how this cognitive bias shapes every single one of your decisions, from the most trivial to life-changing ones, and how it makes you vulnerable without you even noticing. It's the illusion of control, a powerful and often invisible psychological mechanism. It is born from a deep, primitive need. Our brain abhors chaos, randomness. Uncertainty is a threat. That's why we invent connections where there are none. We create stories of cause and effect to sleep better at night. Think of that button at the pedestrian crossing. You press it once, twice, 3 times, emphatically. You know, deep down, that many of those buttons are placebos, that the traffic light will change on a pre-programmed cycle. But you press it anyway. Why? Because it gives you the feeling of acting, of doing something. You transform passive waiting into purposeful action. It is a small comfort against frustration. This is a simple, almost innocent example of how we operate. But the illusion darkens. It seeps into dangerous territories. The trader who blindly trusts his gut feeling to trade in the stock market, despising volatile and unpredictable markets. The athlete who won't take off that lucky jersey because the time he wore it, he scored 3 goals. Rituals, talismans, routines. We study them, we laugh at them, but in our heart of hearts, we give in to them more than we admit. I'll give you a devastating example. Studies on lotteries show that people pay more money for a ticket they have marked themselves than for one already selected by the machine. The same ticket, the same astronomically low probability. But if they choose the numbers, they feel they have a chance, a power. Their mind has turned an act of pure luck into a strategy. And here comes the most controversial element, the reflection you might not want to hear. This illusion is not a casual mistake. It is the fuel of multi-billion-dollar industries. Dietary supplements with vague promises, courses that sell you the secret to master the algorithm of social media as if it were an exact formula, the belief that if you visualize something hard enough, the universe will conspire to give it to you. They sell us control where there is only probability. They make us believe that with the correct ritual, the precise positive affirmation, a secret strategy, we can eliminate chance from the equation. It's seductive. It's hopeful. But it is, to a large extent, a mirage. Are we willing to question that comfort? To accept that, in an ocean of chaos, our rudder sometimes only moves a pinwheel inside the ship. This illusion defines us. In love, we believe that if we say the exact words, if we follow a pattern of behavior, we will control the outcome of another person's affection. At work, we think that micromanaging every detail will guarantee success, ignoring external factors that can bring it all down in an instant. Even in our health, we can fall into the trap of believing that a perfect lifestyle is an infallible shield, denying the random possibility of illness. It is a cognitive bias that makes us feel safe, competent, but it also blinds us. It prevents us from seeing real risks. It makes us underestimate the luck we had when we succeeded and overestimate our mistakes when we failed. The true revelation is not that we are foolish or gullible. The revelation is that this mechanism is an adaptation. In an ancestral world where predators lurked and food was scarce, acting with a purpose, believing that our actions had a direct effect, increased the chances of survival. The illusion of control was an engine for action. The problem is that our modern world is infinitely more complex. The casino chips, the financial markets, the dating algorithms are systems of a complexity that our primitive brain cannot process. And instead of accepting that limitation, it invents shortcuts. Shortcuts that make us feel good, but that sometimes lead us to the precipice. So the next time you catch yourself repeatedly pressing the elevator button, or solemnly choosing lottery numbers, or repeating that mantra before an important meeting, stop. Acknowledge it. There it is, the illusion of control in its natural habitat, your mind. Ask yourself, am I really influencing the outcome, or am I just calming my anxiety? Where do I draw the line between genuine preparation and superstitious ritual? This self-awareness is the first and only true control you can exert. If this look inside the deceptions of your own mind has made you reflect, if you have seen a reflection of your own behaviors in these examples, then this journey was worth it. Psychology is not here to judge you, but to arm you with clarity. That's why I ask you, comment below. Tell me, at what moment in your life have you been most aware of your own illusion of control? What rituals or beliefs have you questioned after watching this? Your experience helps others open their eyes. Give it a like if this content has given you a new perspective, and subscribe to Psychology and Curiosities, because every week we will break down another of the secrets your brain hides from you. The first step to taking real control is knowing where you're faking it. I'll see you in the comments.